Nebulous Horizons Uncharted. Chapter 1: The Infinite Oasis. The vastness of space enveloped Epsilon as they stood at the edge of the infinity pool, a lone figure in a sea of stars. The pool, a pristine expanse of liquid glass, stretched out before them, its waters mirroring the cosmos above. Each ripple and reflection seemed to hold the secrets of the universe. Epsilon's eyes shimmered with a mixture of awe and restlessness, their spirit ignited by an insatiable hunger for exploration. They had journeyed far and wide, traversing galaxies and diving headfirst into the mysteries of the cosmos. But there was always more, always another horizon to chase. The pool, a symbol of infinity, beckoned Epsilon onward. Its edges seemed to dissolve into a hazy, otherworldly glow, hinting at the boundless possibilities that lay beyond. It was a gateway to uncharted territories and untold wonders, an invitation to quench their thirst for discovery. As Epsilon's fingers hovered over the pool's surface, a thrill coursed through their veins. With a hesitant touch, they broke the calm facade, sending ripples cascading across the glassy expanse. The waters shimmered, catching the light of distant stars and reflecting it back in a mesmerizing dance. "The infinite, right here before me," Epsilon whispered, their voice barely audible amidst the vastness that surrounded them. It was a whisper filled with reverence, a testament to their insatiable curiosity. In the distance, a soft voice interrupted their thoughts. "Epsilon." Epsilon turned to find Aurora, a research assistant with a quiet intensity in their eyes. Aurora's presence was like a magnet, drawing them closer, their connection forged through shared dreams of exploration. "Aurora, you found me," Epsilon greeted with a warm smile, their eyes lighting up with the joy of companionship in their endless journey. Aurora stepped closer, their gaze fixed on the infinity pool. "It's a breathtaking sight," they said, their voice laced with wonder. "The reflection of the cosmos, the interplay of light and water, it's as if the universe has woven its magic right before our eyes." Epsilon nodded, their excitement mirrored in Aurora's eyes. "Indeed. This pool holds the essence of our existence, a portal to the unknown. Its reflection hints at the secrets waiting to be unraveled, the wonders yet to be discovered." Together, they stood at the precipice of the infinite, their hearts entwined in a shared quest for knowledge and adventure. The pool called to them, its endless depths a siren's song that echoed in their souls. As Epsilon and Aurora gazed upon the reflection of the cosmos, a fire burned within them. Their spirits, forever restless, yearned to plunge into the abyss of the universe, to explore the uncharted territories and chart their own destinies amidst the stars. The infinity pool was but the beginning, a shimmering gateway to the unexplored realms of the cosmos. Epsilon and Aurora, driven by their insatiable hunger for the unknown, were prepared to dive headlong into the depths, to dance among the constellations, and to carve their names into the fabric of the universe. With a shared determination, they prepared to embark on their next adventure, their restless spirits burning brighter than ever as they set their sights on the infinite possibilities that awaited them. Chapter 2: A Chance Encounter. The distant planet sprawled before Epsilon, its rugged terrain a testament to the eons of time that had shaped it. Each step they took stirred the dust beneath their boots, leaving a trail of footprints in their wake. The air crackled with anticipation as they ventured further into the unknown. Epsilon's eyes scanned the horizon, their gaze drawn to the alien flora that dotted the landscape. Vibrant hues painted the world around them, as if the planet itself were a living canvas. The scent of unfamiliar flowers wafted through the air, mingling with the crispness of an untamed wilderness. Lost in their exploration, Epsilon's attention was suddenly captured by a faint glimmer in the distance. Curiosity tugged at their core, urging them to investigate. With cautious steps, they followed the elusive gleam, their senses attuned to the subtle cues of their surroundings. As they drew nearer, the glimmer revealed itself to be a research camp, a temporary haven amidst the untamed wilderness. Structures of metal and fabric stood in harmony with nature, a testament to the symbiotic relationship between humankind and the unknown. Amongst the scattered equipment and bustling researchers, Epsilon's eyes fell upon a figure that stood out from the rest, Aurora. They had heard stories of the research assistant, a once solitary soul who had found solace in the pursuit of knowledge and the beauty of the universe. Aurora, immersed in their work, looked up and met Epsilon's gaze. Recognition flickered in their eyes, as if the cosmos itself had conspired to bring them together. The world seemed to fade around them, leaving only the two souls standing in that moment of serendipity. Epsilon, Aurora called, their voice carrying a warmth that melted the barriers of unfamiliarity. What brings you to this corner of the cosmos? Epsilon's lips curved into a smile, their heart pulsating with a newfound connection. Curiosity, my dear Aurora. Curiosity and an insatiable desire to explore the uncharted territories that lie beyond the stars. Aurora chuckled softly, their eyes gleaming with kindred spirit. Ah, the familiar hunger that resides within us both. It seems the universe has conspired to bring us together in this vast expanse. Epsilon nodded, their gaze shifting to the cosmic tapestry above. Indeed, the stars align, and our paths converge. Perhaps it is fate or simply the grandeur of chance, but I am grateful for this encounter. Aurora extended a hand, a gesture of camaraderie and shared purpose. Shall we, Epsilon? Shall we embark on a shared journey through the cosmos, weaving our own stories amidst the constellations? Epsilon's hand met Aurora's, their fingers intertwining as if fate itself had entwined their destinies. Together, we shall traverse the stars, unravel the mysteries of the universe, and create a symphony of exploration. Let our shared journey commence. With that pact sealed, Epsilon and Aurora set forth, their steps synchronized and their spirits aflame. They ventured into the unknown, propelled by their insatiable hunger for knowledge and the boundless beauty that awaited them. Their chance encounter had blossomed into a cosmic dance, as they embarked on a shared odyssey through the endless expanse of the cosmos. Chapter 3: The Looming Prospect. The air hummed with an eerie stillness as Epsilon and Aurora descended upon the civilization teetering on the precipice of collapse. A sense of desolation clung to the atmosphere, as if the weight of unfulfilled potential pressed upon the weary shoulders of its inhabitants. Buildings, once majestic and bustling, now stood as crumbling monuments to a bygone era. The city streets, once alive with the sounds of laughter and conversation, now echoed with a haunting silence. It was a place frozen in time, trapped in the grasp of a devastating phenomenon: zero population growth. Epsilon and Aurora exchanged a somber glance, their hearts heavy with the weight of the civilization's plight. They were not mere explorers now, they were witnesses to a crumbling world, tasked with unraveling the enigmatic connection between religion and power that loomed over the desolate landscape. As they ventured deeper into the heart of the city, whispers of a religious cult reached their ears. Rumors swirled like a tempest, speaking of the cult's immense influence and hold over the dwindling population. It was a riddle they were determined to solve, a thread that promised to unravel the mysteries shrouding this decaying society. Their steps led them to a temple, a grand structure that rose defiantly amidst the crumbling remnants of civilization. The stone facade bore the weight of ages, etched with symbols and enigmatic patterns that hinted at a deeper significance. Its doors beckoned, as if offering a glimpse into the enigmatic heart of the cult's power. With trepidation and curiosity intertwining, Epsilon and Aurora pushed open the heavy doors, their eyes widening as they stepped into a cavernous space. The air within crackled with an energy both ancient and foreboding. Incense permeated the chamber, its scent mingling with the faint whispers of devotees lost to time. The cult's leader, a figure shrouded in robes of deepest crimson, stood upon an elevated dais. Their voice, rich with fervor and conviction, resonated through the hall. "The divine path shall guide us," the leader proclaimed, their words carrying a weight that seemed to sway the hearts of the faithful. "It is through our devotion that salvation shall be granted, the key to unlocking the power that lies dormant within us all." Epsilon and Aurora exchanged a knowing glance, recognizing the alluring grip of blind faith and the dangers it posed to a crumbling society. Their mission had taken a new form. It was no longer just about exploration, but also about unraveling the intricate web of religion and power that held this civilization in its clutches. "We must uncover the truth hidden behind these walls," Aurora whispered, their voice laden with determination. "Only then can we truly understand the forces that shape this world." Epsilon nodded, their gaze fixed upon the cult leader. "Together, we shall unravel the enigma that binds religion and power, and bring hope to a civilization on the precipice. Let our quest for truth begin." With resolute hearts, Epsilon and Aurora stepped forward, prepared to delve deeper into the mysteries that lay within the temple's hallowed halls. Their shared mission had taken on a new urgency, as they sought to untangle the secrets that held the civilization captive. In the face of imminent collapse, they would be the catalysts of change, wielding knowledge and compassion as their weapons against the dark forces that threatened to consume the world. Chapter 4: Echoes of Addiction. The cosmos stretched out before Epsilon, a vast expanse of twinkling stars that whispered secrets and possibilities. Their journey had brought them to the edge of a celestial abyss, where the boundaries between reality and the unknown blurred. As they contemplated the mysteries that lay beyond, a figure emerged from the shadows, their presence laced with a palpable weight. The stranger approached Epsilon, their steps hesitant, their eyes bearing the weight of battles fought within and without. Lines etched upon their face told tales of a turbulent past, of struggles and scars hidden beneath layers of self-preservation. It was a story familiar to Epsilon, for they had witnessed the depths of darkness in their own journey. "Lost souls wander these cosmic pathways," the stranger murmured, their voice carrying echoes of sorrow and resilience. "Seeking solace, seeking escape from the harsh realities of existence." Epsilon studied the stranger, their eyes filled with a mixture of empathy and curiosity. "Who are you, traveler?" they inquired, their voice laced with a quiet understanding. The stranger offered a weary smile, their eyes distant as they recalled a past etched with pain. "I am but a traveler, much like yourself. Adrift in this vast expanse, chasing fleeting moments of respite amidst the relentless tide of existence." Epsilon felt a familiar ache in their heart, the echoes of their own battles resonating in the depths of their soul. "Addiction," they whispered, the word carrying weight and understanding. The stranger nodded, their gaze piercing through the cosmic veil, as if searching for redemption in the stars. Addiction, a double-edged sword that promises solace but ultimately traps us within the confines of our own desires. It is an alluring abyss, where escapism and reality intertwine in a delicate dance. Epsilon and the stranger stood together in the cosmic silence, a shared understanding weaving a delicate bond between them. They had both witnessed the allure of addiction, its seductive whispers beckoning them toward oblivion. Yet, they had also felt the searing pain of awakening, the desperate longing to break free from the chains that bound them. "In our journey through the universe," Epsilon began, their voice filled with a quiet resolve, We must confront not only the mysteries that lie beyond but also the echoes of addiction within ourselves. It is through acceptance and understanding that we can find the strength to heal. The stranger's eyes met Epsilon's, their gaze holding a glimmer of hope amidst the darkness. Yes, for in facing our own demons, we unlock the power to shape our own destinies. We become catalysts of change, not only for ourselves but for those who walk the path beside us. Epsilon reached out, their hand extending in a gesture of solidarity. Together, we shall navigate the treacherous currents of addiction and emerge stronger, wiser, and with a renewed sense of purpose. Let us support one another on this journey of healing and self-discovery. The stranger's hand met Epsilon's, their touch a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. A shared journey, bound by the echoes of addiction and the pursuit of redemption. May our steps lead us towards a future where the stars themselves bear witness to our triumphs. With their intertwined hands and hearts ablaze with determination, Epsilon and the stranger embarked on a new chapter of their journey, a chapter defined not only by the mysteries of the universe but by their own battles against addiction. Together, they would navigate the labyrinthine depths of their own struggles, unraveling the complexities of escapism and finding solace in the beauty and harsh realities of the cosmos they called home. Chapter 5: The Last Frontier. Epsilon and Aurora sailed deeper into the uncharted frontiers of space, driven by an insatiable curiosity. Their ship traversed through dazzling nebulas and celestial wonders, witnessing the birth of stars and the grandeur of cosmic storms. With each discovery, their bond grew stronger, and their spirits burned brighter with the desire to uncover the secrets of the universe. They encountered challenges that tested their resilience and courage, navigating through gravity wells and asteroid fields. In facing these obstacles, they discovered hidden reservoirs of strength within themselves. The journey became a metaphorical exploration of their own souls, pushing them to confront their fears and embrace the unknown. Through their shared experiences, Epsilon and Aurora inspired others to embark on their own journeys of self-exploration. They ignited a spark of curiosity, empowering individuals to break free from their comfort zones and embrace the uncharted frontiers of their own existence. With unwavering determination, they pressed onward, guided by the brilliance of stars and the mysteries that lay within the unexplored territories of the universe and the depths of their own souls intertwined, each step bringing them closer to understanding the profound beauty and infinite possibilities that resided within. Their ship sailed through the cosmic expanse, a vessel of hope and inspiration. Epsilon and Aurora embraced the challenges, the wonders, and the transformation that awaited them in the uncharted frontiers of the cosmos. Their spirits blazed with the fire of curiosity, propelling them to uncover the secrets that lay hidden both in the depths of the universe and within themselves. Together, they ventured forth, pioneers of the soul, leaving behind a trail of discovery and enlightenment in their wake. The uncharted frontiers of the universe awaited their arrival, ready to reveal the profound truths and boundless potential that resided within the depths of their beings. Chapter 6: Celestial Whispers. Epsilon and Aurora sailed through the heart of a desolate nebula, their ship navigating the ethereal mists that shrouded the cosmic landscape. The air crackled with a sense of anticipation as they ventured deeper into the celestial unknown. It was within this otherworldly realm that they would encounter beings unlike any they had ever encountered before. As they floated through the nebulous surreal expanse, a hushed silence enveloped them. Suddenly, a whisper, a faint and melodic murmur, emanated from the vast emptiness surrounding them. Epsilon and Aurora exchanged glances, their eyes reflecting a mixture of curiosity and intrigue. "Did you hear that?" Aurora asked, their voice barely above a whisper. Epsilon nodded, their senses on high alert. Yes, it sounded like a voice, but not in the conventional sense. It was as if it resonated within our minds. The whispers grew stronger, resonating with an otherworldly resonance that transcended the boundaries of sound. The celestial beings, invisible to the eye, communicated through enigmatic whispers that echoed in the depths of Epsilon and Aurora's consciousness. The voices carried cryptic messages, a puzzle for the intrepid explorers to decipher. Each whisper was like a brushstroke of cosmic wisdom, teasing at the true purpose of their voyage and hinting at an impending twist that awaited them. The answers lie within the whispers, Epsilon said, their voice filled with a mix of fascination and determination. They hold the key to unlocking the mysteries that surround us. Aurora closed their eyes, fully immersing themselves in the celestial whispers. The cosmic murmurings resonated deep within their soul, weaving a tapestry of riddles and possibilities. As they listened, fragments of understanding began to emerge, a faint glimmer of truth in the enigmatic messages. These beings, their whispers carry fragments of ancient knowledge, Aurora whispered, their voice echoing with a sense of awe. They guide us towards our true purpose, nudging us toward the path that will reveal the secrets we seek. Epsilon and Aurora delved deeper into the nebula, their senses attuned to the celestial whispers that danced on the fringes of their consciousness. The beings urged them to embrace the uncertainty and embrace the impending twist that awaited them, an unforeseen turn that would forever alter the trajectory of their journey. With each passing moment, the whispers grew louder, the puzzle pieces falling into place. Epsilon and Aurora listened intently, piecing together the fragments of cosmic wisdom that would illuminate their path. We must trust in the whispers, Epsilon said, their voice tinged with a mix of excitement and trepidation. They guide us through the celestial labyrinth, leading us to the revelation that awaits. Aurora nodded, their eyes shining with a newfound sense of purpose. Indeed, Epsilon. Let us follow the whispers, for they hold the truth we seek. In their cryptic messages lies the key to understanding the true nature of our voyage. The ship sailed deeper into the nebula, propelled by the echoes of celestial whispers. Epsilon and Aurora embraced the enigmatic guidance, their minds open to the cosmic secrets that danced on the edge of perception. The whispers grew louder, resonating with a celestial chorus that reverberated through the very fabric of their beings. It was in this symphony of whispers that Epsilon and Aurora found solace, inspiration, and the unyielding resolve to uncover the untold wonders that lay ahead. Chapter 7: The Gathering Storm. Epsilon and Aurora found themselves immersed in a world of political intrigue and power struggles as they delved deeper into the heart of the religious cult. The once unseen machinations of this enigmatic society were now exposed before them, like a labyrinthine puzzle waiting to be unraveled. They treaded carefully, their footsteps masked amidst the fervent devotion and ritualistic ceremonies. The inner workings of the cult were a complex tapestry of influence and manipulation, where every decision held the potential to reshape the fate of the civilization they had encountered. Whispers echoed through hidden corridors, veiled conversations held in hushed tones. Epsilon and Aurora observed, absorbing every scrap of information that would help them navigate this treacherous landscape. They played the part of acolytes, disguising their true intentions beneath a veneer of piety. In the heart of the cult's stronghold, Epsilon and Aurora discovered the epicenter of power, a council of high-ranking members who wielded control over the fate of the civilization. They saw the consequences of the council's decisions etched upon the faces of the people they ruled, faces marked by oppression, fear, and blind obedience. Aurora's eyes narrowed with a mix of determination and righteous anger. We cannot stand idly by while they manipulate and exploit these people. We have the power to change their fate, Epsilon. Epsilon nodded, their gaze fixed on the council's chamber. Indeed, Aurora. Our actions here could not only determine the destiny of this civilization but also shape the course of our own existence. As they strategized their next move, they became aware of the delicate balance that held the cult together, a balance that could be tipped by their actions. They treaded the fine line between savior and disruptor, their choices carrying the weight of both hope and consequence. Epsilon and Aurora knew they needed to act swiftly, but with caution. Their mission extended beyond mere exploration now. It was a quest to free a society from the clutches of religious fanaticism and restore the balance of power. They gathered their allies, whispered in secret, and forged a plan to expose the true nature of the cult's rule. They sought to spark a revolution of thought, to ignite the flames of individuality and free will among the oppressed masses. In the midst of the gathering storm, Epsilon and Aurora knew they were standing at the precipice of history. The fate of the civilization hung in the balance, their every move intertwined with the course of events that would shape the future. "This is our moment," Epsilon said, their voice resolute. "We shall break the chains that bind these people, liberate them from the clutches of blind faith. Together, we shall forge a path toward true enlightenment." Aurora's eyes gleamed with a newfound fire. "Let the storm rage, Epsilon. We shall be its catalyst, and from its chaos, a new era shall emerge, a testament to the indomitable spirit of freedom and the power of individual choice." And so, Epsilon and Aurora prepared themselves for the gathering storm, ready to confront the religious cult head-on. They knew that their actions would have far-reaching consequences, not only for the civilization they had encountered but for their own journey of self-discovery and transformation. Chapter 8: Shattered Illusions. As Epsilon and Aurora ventured deeper into the unknown, their minds opened to profound questions that shattered their preconceived notions. Reality itself seemed to morph and twist, challenging their understanding of the cosmos and their place within it. They found themselves immersed in a sea of existential uncertainty, where the boundaries between truth and illusion blurred. The once solid foundation of their beliefs trembled under the weight of cosmic revelations, leaving them grasping for meaning amidst the chaos. Aurora's voice trembled as they spoke, their words heavy with introspection. "What is reality, Epsilon? Are we merely observers in a vast cosmic theater, or do we possess the power to shape our own destinies?" Epsilon gazed at the swirling nebulae, their eyes reflecting the swirling tempest of thoughts within. "Perhaps reality is not fixed but malleable, shaped by our perceptions and beliefs. We are but actors on a grand stage, playing out our roles amidst the backdrop of an unpredictable and enigmatic universe." Their journey became a quest for enlightenment, a relentless pursuit of truth amidst the ever-shifting currents of existence. They delved into ancient texts and engaged in fervent discussions, seeking answers to the mysteries that enveloped them. Religion, once seen as a beacon of hope and solace, now became a subject of scrutiny. They questioned the influence of faith on society, the way it could both unite and divide, empower and oppress. The once unquestioned dogmas began to crumble, revealing the hidden complexities beneath the surface. What if religion is merely a construct, a mechanism of control designed to subdue the masses? Aurora pondered, their voice tinged with a mixture of curiosity and skepticism. Is there a higher truth beyond the narratives we've been fed? Epsilon nodded, their eyes burning with a thirst for understanding. We must transcend the illusions, Aurora. Peel back the layers of perception and delve into the core of existence. Only then can we glimpse the truth that lies beyond the veils of dogma and belief. Their quest for enlightenment became an odyssey of the mind and spirit. They confronted their own biases, shed the shackles of preconceived notions, and embraced the chaos and unpredictability of the cosmos. Through the shattered illusions and unsettling revelations, Epsilon and Aurora found a profound sense of liberation. They embraced the unknown with a renewed vigor, knowing that the journey itself held more significance than any definitive answers they might find. "We are but wanderers in a vast and mysterious universe," Epsilon whispered, their voice filled with a mixture of awe and determination. "Let us navigate the cosmic labyrinth, forever seeking the truths that reside in the depths of our own being." Aurora's eyes sparkled with newfound clarity. "Indeed, Epsilon. Let us embrace the enigma, for within its depths lies the infinite potential for growth, understanding, and the realization of our true selves." And so, Epsilon and Aurora embarked on their journey of shattered illusions, their minds expanded and hearts open to the vast possibilities that awaited them. In the ever-changing cosmos, they sought not to find definitive answers but to forge a deeper connection with the enigmatic dance of existence itself. Chapter 9: The Cosmic Serpent. Epsilon and Aurora, their minds brimming with questions, found themselves face to face with a majestic cosmic serpent. Its scales shimmered with iridescent hues, reflecting the eons of wisdom it carried within. Its ancient eyes bore into the depths of their souls, as if peering through the layers of their existence. The serpent's voice echoed through the cosmos, each word resonating with a profound resonance. "Seekers of truth, you stand at the precipice of understanding. The cosmos has brought you to me, for I hold the key to unlocking the secrets that lie beyond the veil of perception." Epsilon and Aurora exchanged glances, a mixture of awe and trepidation flickering in their eyes. They could feel the weight of the serpent's words, the gravity of the choice that lay before them. "Tell us, wise serpent," Epsilon's voice trembled with reverence, "what is the true path to enlightenment? How do we navigate the labyrinth of existence and uncover the hidden truths?" The serpent's gaze softened, a sliver of compassion in its ancient eyes. "Enlightenment is not found in the pursuit of power or the accumulation of knowledge alone. It lies in the depths of humility and empathy, in understanding the interconnectedness of all beings in the vast cosmic tapestry." Aurora's voice quivered with curiosity. "But what of the thirst for knowledge, for unraveling the mysteries of the universe?" The serpent's voice carried a gentle reassurance. "Knowledge is a vessel, a tool to be wielded with wisdom and compassion. It is not the end but a means to an end, a stepping stone on the path to enlightenment. Embrace the unknown with humility, and let empathy guide your actions." Epsilon and Aurora pondered the serpent's words, their minds entwined in a dance of contemplation. The weight of their choices bore down upon them, and they realized the significance of this moment. "We choose the path of humility and empathy," Epsilon declared, their voice resolute. "We shall tread lightly, with reverence for the interconnectedness of all life. In embracing empathy, we shall unlock the true secrets of the universe." The serpent's ancient eyes glowed with approval, a nod of understanding emanating from its ethereal form. "You have chosen wisely, seekers of truth. Remember, enlightenment is not a destination but a continuous journey of growth and understanding." With the cosmic serpent's guidance etched into their hearts, Epsilon and Aurora set forth on a new path. Their quest for knowledge took on a deeper meaning, infused with empathy and a sense of interconnectedness. They embraced humility, knowing that their journey would lead them to profound insights beyond the limitations of their individual selves. In the embrace of the cosmos, Epsilon and Aurora learned that true enlightenment lay not in the acquisition of power or knowledge, but in the nurturing of empathy and the recognition of their place within the grand cosmic symphony. They embarked on their newfound path, ready to explore the depths of existence with compassion and a reverence for the interconnected tapestry of life. Chapter 10: The Labyrinth of Faith. Epsilon stood at the entrance of the labyrinth, a construction of twisted corridors and looming shadows. The walls seemed to pulsate with an otherworldly energy, whispering secrets and taunting doubts. It was a physical manifestation of the conflicts that raged within their own soul, a battleground where belief and doubt clashed. With each step forward, the air grew heavy with anticipation. Epsilon's heart pounded in their chest, the rhythmic beats echoing in the labyrinth's eerie silence. Their senses heightened, they were acutely aware of every sound and shadow, their own fears and insecurities casting long shadows upon the path ahead. "Stay strong, Epsilon," Aurora's voice reverberated, offering a steadying presence amidst the labyrinth's disorienting maze. "Remember why we are here. This is an opportunity to confront the deepest corners of your being." Epsilon nodded, a flicker of determination in their eyes. "I know. I must face my fears, challenge my beliefs, and emerge stronger from this labyrinth." As they ventured deeper into the labyrinth, the whispers grew louder, their voices a cacophony of doubt and conviction. Epsilon's footsteps echoed through the corridors, a testament to their unwavering resolve. The walls of the labyrinth seemed to shift, mirroring the doubts that tugged at Epsilon's mind. They questioned the foundations of their beliefs, the validity of the dogmas they had held dear. What if everything they had believed was built on falsehoods? Were they merely a pawn in the cult's power games? A sudden gust of wind swept through the labyrinth, extinguishing their flickering lantern. Epsilon found themselves enveloped in darkness, their footsteps faltering. Panic threatened to consume them, but they fought against it, clinging to the spark of their own inner light. In the depths of the labyrinth, Epsilon faced their deepest fears and insecurities. They confronted the shadows that haunted their thoughts, the doubts that threatened to erode their faith. It was a grueling battle of introspection, a relentless pursuit of truth amidst the twisting corridors. With each hurdle overcome, Epsilon's resolve strengthened. They emerged from the labyrinth not unscathed, but with newfound clarity. The doubts that had once plagued their mind had transformed into stepping stones of growth and understanding. As Epsilon reunited with Aurora at the labyrinth's exit, a sense of triumph radiated from their beings. They had faced the labyrinth's challenges head-on, challenging their beliefs and emerging stronger for it. It was a testament to the resilience of their spirit and the transformative power of self-reflection. In the wake of the labyrinth, Epsilon's faith had been reshaped, tempered by the fires of doubt and rekindled with a renewed sense of purpose. They were no longer bound by blind devotion but guided by a deeper understanding, ready to navigate the cosmos with a discerning eye and an open heart. Chapter 11: The Weight of Loss. The air hung heavy with defeat as Epsilon and Aurora surveyed the aftermath of the devastating battle. The once vibrant civilization they had hoped to save lay in ruins, its remnants a haunting testament to their failure. The weight of loss pressed upon their weary shoulders, threatening to consume them. Aurora's voice trembled, their eyes filled with a mixture of grief and determination. "How did it come to this? How did we let our mission slip through our fingers?" Epsilon's gaze hardened, jaw set with steely resolve. "We underestimated the power of the cult, the depths of their manipulation. We were blindsided by their cunning, and now we must face the consequences." The duo stood amidst the rubble, their hearts heavy with regret. Every decision, every action, had led them to this moment of profound loss. It was a bitter pill to swallow, the taste of failure lingering on their tongues. They had not only failed themselves but also the civilization they had sought to protect. The consequences of their defeat rippled through the cosmos, leaving an indelible mark on their souls. As the dust settled, a new determination kindled within Epsilon's eyes. We cannot dwell in despair. We must find a way to rise from the ashes, to salvage what we can and forge a path forward. Aurora nodded, their voice resolute. You're right. We cannot let our failure define us. We must learn from our mistakes, gather our strength, and chart a new course. Together, Epsilon and Aurora sifted through the remnants of their shattered dreams, searching for glimmers of hope amidst the wreckage. They sought solace in the belief that even in the face of defeat, there existed seeds of resilience, waiting to be nurtured. The weight of loss bore down upon them, but it did not crush their spirits. It ignited a fire within, a determination to persevere against all odds. They knew the path ahead would be arduous, fraught with challenges and uncertainty, but they refused to succumb to despair. With each step forward, Epsilon and Aurora carried the weight of their loss, a reminder of the consequences of their actions. But they also carried within them a renewed sense of purpose, a resilience born from the ashes of defeat. In the wake of their most devastating failure, Epsilon and Aurora resolved to rise. They would honor the fallen, learn from their mistakes, and forge a new path. The weight of loss would be their catalyst for growth, propelling them forward as they sought redemption in the face of adversity. Chapter 12, Embers of Hope. Silent echoes reverberated through the desolate landscape, where remnants of their defeat lay scattered like broken dreams. Epsilon and Aurora stood amidst the ruins, their hearts heavy with the weight of their failure. But within the depths of despair, a flicker of hope ignited, refusing to be extinguished. Aurora's voice trembled with determination, their eyes shining with renewed purpose. We may have faltered, but we cannot let this defeat define us. There is still a chance for redemption, a chance to make things right. Epsilon nodded, a glimmer of resilience shining in their gaze. You're right. We must learn from our mistakes, gather our shattered resolve, and rise from the ashes of our failure. As if propelled by an unseen force, they began to pick up the fragments of their shattered dreams, piecing them together with meticulous care. Each broken shard represented a mistake made, a lesson learned, and a commitment to forge a different path. In the midst of devastation, a bond between Epsilon and Aurora grew stronger, their shared determination becoming an unbreakable thread that wove through their beings. They drew strength from one another, feeding off the unwavering belief that redemption was within their grasp. Days turned into nights, and nights into days as they toiled tirelessly, building a foundation upon which their future actions would stand. It was not an easy task. Doubts and insecurities threatened to cloud their minds, but they refused to yield to the shadows of self-doubt. Aurora's voice rang out, filled with a newfound conviction. We must embrace the power of compassion, for it is through empathy and understanding that we can bridge the divide and ignite the spark of hope in others. Epsilon's eyes gleamed with determination, their voice steady. We must rectify our mistakes and offer a guiding light to those who have lost their way. It is through our actions that we shall pave the path to redemption. And so, amidst the ruins of their defeat, Epsilon and Aurora forged a bond of unyielding resilience. Their spirits burned with the embers of hope, and their actions would become beacons of light in the darkest of times. Chapter 13, The Forgotten Ally. As Epsilon and Aurora traversed the barren landscape, their eyes keenly scanning for any signs of hope, they stumbled upon a figure cloaked in shadows. The figure, a once devout follower of the religious cult, had become an outcast, rejected for questioning the very foundations they once held sacred. Aurora's voice quivered with curiosity, tempered by caution. Who are you? And why do you stand apart from your brethren? The outcast emerged from the shadows, their eyes filled with a mixture of regret and determination. I am called Lysander. I was once blinded by the allure of power and blinded by the dogma that consumed our civilization. But now, I see the truth, the folly of our ways. Epsilon regarded Lysander, sensing a glimmer of sincerity in their words. What brings you here, Lysander? Why have you chosen to stand against the very cult you were once a part of? Lysander's voice carried a weight of remorse. I have realized that the path we were treading was built on a foundation of falsehoods and manipulation. I yearned for power, for control, but I failed to see the consequences of my actions. Now, I seek redemption, and I believe that by aiding you, I can atone for the harm I have caused. Aurora's gaze softened with empathy. Redemption is a journey we all must undertake. We are willing to accept your aid, Lysander, but know that trust must be earned. Lysander bowed their head, gratitude etched across their face. I understand. I will prove my loyalty through my actions. And so, an unlikely alliance was forged amidst the shadows of doubt and regret. Epsilon, Aurora, and Lysander pooled their unique strengths, knowledge, and experiences. Their shared purpose fueled their determination as they strategized their comeback against the religious cult. Days turned into nights, and nights into days as they huddled together, their minds intertwined with the intricacies of their plan. Lysander's insights into the cult's inner workings proved invaluable, exposing vulnerabilities and blind spots that could be exploited. In the depths of their makeshift hideout, amidst maps and holographic projections, they refined their strategy, meticulously crafting a path to redemption. Each voice was heard, ideas colliding and intertwining like the constellations above, until a coherent plan emerged from the cacophony of thoughts. Their alliance had become a beacon of hope, a testament to the power of redemption and the strength that lies within those who have faced their own demons. Together, they would face the cult, armed with determination, knowledge, and a shared belief in the potential for change. Chapter 14: Shadows of Doubt. In the dimly lit chamber, Epsilon, Aurora, and Lysander gathered around a holographic table, their eyes fixed upon the intricate battle plans projected before them. The room was heavy with the weight of uncertainty, doubt casting long shadows across their determined faces. Aurora's voice trembled with a mix of apprehension and determination. The path before us is treacherous, filled with uncertainty and peril. Can we truly overcome the might of the religious cult? Epsilon, their brow furrowed with concern, locked eyes with Aurora. Doubt is a natural companion in moments like these. It tests our resolve, forcing us to confront our inner demons. But remember, doubt can be a catalyst for growth and self-discovery. Lysander, leaning forward, interjected with a voice filled with conviction. We cannot allow fear and uncertainty to paralyze us. It is precisely in moments like these that our true strength emerges. We must trust in our abilities and in each other. A heavy silence settled over the room, each member of the trio lost in their own thoughts. They had come so far, faced countless challenges, and now stood on the precipice of their greatest trial yet. Epsilon, their voice laced with determination, broke the silence. We shall confront our inner demons head-on. We must acknowledge our insecurities and fears, for it is through acknowledging them that we find the strength to overcome. Our doubts may cast shadows, but it is within those shadows that we discover our true potential. Aurora nodded, their gaze steady and resolute. You speak the truth, Epsilon. We cannot let doubt consume us. Instead, let it fuel our determination, our hunger for justice, and our unwavering belief in the power of compassion. Lysander, a flicker of a smile tugging at their lips, placed a reassuring hand on Aurora's shoulder. We are not alone in this battle, my friends. We have each other, united in our purpose. Together, we will face our doubts, confront our fears, and emerge stronger than ever before. With renewed resolve, the trio immersed themselves in preparations, their doubts now transformed into a source of motivation. They analyzed every aspect of the cult's operations, seeking weaknesses to exploit and vulnerabilities to target. Each member brought their unique perspective and skills to the table, a symphony of intellect and determination harmonizing in the face of adversity. As the room filled with the sound of whispered plans and the hum of holographic projections, the shadows of doubt began to recede. In their place, a flicker of hope and an unyielding determination emerged. Epsilon, Aurora, and Lysander embraced the challenge that lay ahead, ready to confront their inner demons and shine a light in the darkest corners of their journey. Chapter 15: The Divine Mechanism. The hidden chamber revealed itself in a moment of serendipity. Epsilon, Aurora, and Lysander stood in awe as the soft glow of ancient runes illuminated the room, casting ethereal patterns upon the walls. Dust danced in the air, stirred by their breathless anticipation. Aurora's eyes widened, their voice hushed with reverence. Behold, the divine mechanism. A relic of unimaginable power. Epsilon approached the intricate contraption, their fingers trembling with a mix of curiosity and caution. Such knowledge, such potential. It holds the key to reshape the fabric of reality itself. Lysander's brow furrowed with concern. But should we tamper with forces beyond our comprehension? Such power can easily corrupt. Aurora nodded, their voice filled with solemnity. Indeed, the allure of absolute power is a treacherous path. We must consider the consequences, both for ourselves and for the civilization we seek to protect. Silence settled in the chamber, the weight of the artifact's significance pressing upon them. They each grappled with the choices that lay before them, their minds a whirlwind of possibilities and apprehension. Epsilon turned to their companions, their gaze filled with determination. We must exercise caution, yes, but we cannot shy away from the responsibility that comes with this discovery. If there is a chance to use this power for good, to restore balance and justice, then it is our duty to explore it. Lysander's voice softened, laced with empathy. We must remember that power alone does not dictate our fate. It is the choices we make, the intentions that guide us, that define who we are. Aurora, their eyes shimmering with a mix of hope and concern, spoke with unwavering conviction. Let us not be swayed by the allure of power, but let compassion and wisdom be our compass. With careful consideration and a steadfast commitment to our values, we can wield this divine mechanism with integrity. Together, the trio embarked on a journey of exploration and contemplation. They delved deep into the mysteries of the artifact, studying its intricacies, and seeking the wisdom of ancient texts. Discussions were filled with philosophical debates and ethical quandaries, as they weighed the potential consequences of their actions. Days turned into weeks, and their understanding of the divine mechanism grew. They learned to respect its power, to harness it with humility and an unwavering dedication to the greater good. In their hearts, a sense of responsibility took root, guiding their every step. The decision weighed heavily on their shoulders as they stood before the divine mechanism once more. The room seemed to hold its breath, echoing with the weight of their choices. Epsilon, their voice steady and resolute, looked at their companions. With wisdom as our guide and compassion as our shield, we shall wield this power not for personal gain, but to restore harmony, to heal the wounds of a fractured universe. Aurora and Lysander nodded in unison, a shared understanding passing between them. In this moment, a bond formed, unbreakable and fortified by the weight of their decisions. As their hands reached out to touch the divine mechanism, the room pulsed with energy, a tangible reflection of their intentions. The artifact responded, resonating with their shared purpose, ready to shape destinies and rewrite the course of their universe. Chapter 16: Trials of the Mind. The chamber before them pulsated with an otherworldly energy, its walls adorned with intricate symbols that seemed to shift and dance. Epsilon, Aurora, and Lysander exchanged glances, a mix of anticipation and apprehension filling the air. A voice echoed through the chamber, ethereal and resonant. To wield the power of the divine mechanism, you must prove yourselves worthy. Step forth and embrace the trials that await. Epsilon took a deep breath, their resolve firm. We are ready. The first trial materialized, a swirling vortex of riddles and puzzles that challenged their intellect. Epsilon's mind whirled as they deciphered cryptic messages and connected intricate patterns. Each correct answer brought them closer to unlocking the next challenge. Aurora faced the second trial, a labyrinth of illusions, where reality twisted and turned. Walls shifted, corridors disappeared, and echoes played tricks on their senses. They relied on intuition and inner guidance, trusting in their own perceptions to navigate the maze. Lysander, in the third trial, confronted a mirror reflecting his deepest desires and fears. His character was tested as he made choices that weighed the welfare of the many against personal gain. The trial demanded moral fortitude, challenging him to stay true to his principles. Time seemed to blur as they faced trial after trial, their minds stretched to their limits. Each trial pushed them further, demanding resilience and adaptability. The trials became a crucible, melting away the doubts and uncertainties that once plagued their souls. The penultimate trial loomed before them, a vast expanse of emptiness, where silence reigned. In this void, their thoughts were laid bare, their minds stripped of distractions. It was a trial of introspection and self-discovery, forcing them to confront their deepest fears and insecurities. Epsilon, Aurora, and Lysander emerged from the final trial, their faces marked with weariness but also a newfound strength. The trials had reshaped their perspectives, forcing them to question their own limitations and expand their understanding of the universe. The chamber resonated once more, the voice returning with a note of approval. You have proven yourselves. The power of the divine mechanism is now within your grasp. Epsilon's heart swelled with a mix of humility and awe. They looked to their companions, their eyes shining with determination. We shall wield this power wisely, with compassion and the knowledge of the trials we have overcome. Together, we will bring balance and harmony to the cosmos. Aurora and Lysander nodded, a shared sense of purpose binding them together. In this moment, they felt the weight of their journey and the responsibility that came with it. With their minds sharpened and their spirits fortified, they stepped forward, reaching out to touch the divine mechanism. It responded, resonating with their presence, and a surge of energy coursed through their beings. As they stood united, the trials of the mind behind them, they were prepared to face the challenges that lay ahead. Their bond, forged through adversity, would guide them as they embarked on the final leg of their transformative odyssey. Chapter 17: Fractured Reflections. As Epsilon pressed forward, their steps echoing through the ethereal realm, a distorted figure materialized before them. It was a fractured reflection, an embodiment of their doubts and regrets, standing as a haunting reminder of the consequences of their past actions. The fractured reflection stared back at Epsilon, its eyes filled with a mixture of anguish and accusation. "Look at what you've done," it whispered, its voice tinged with bitterness. "You thought you could escape the repercussions, but here I am, a shattered reflection of your choices." Epsilon's heart sank, the weight of their past deeds pressing down upon them. They knew they had made mistakes, taken paths that had led to unintended consequences. This encounter forced them to face their own flaws and acknowledge the impact of their actions on others. I didn't mean for things to turn out this way," Epsilon murmured, their voice heavy with remorse. "But I am willing to confront the consequences and make amends." The fractured reflection scoffed, its voice laced with cynicism. "Words are cheap. Actions speak louder. Can you truly change, or are you destined to repeat your past mistakes?" Epsilon's gaze hardened, a fire igniting within them. "I refuse to be defined solely by my mistakes. I will learn from them, grow stronger, and strive to make a positive difference. This journey has taught me the value of humility and empathy." The fractured reflection regarded Epsilon with a mix of skepticism and curiosity. "Prove it, then. Show me that you are capable of redemption." With determination burning in their eyes, Epsilon began to recount their journey, the trials they had endured, the lessons they had learned, and the bonds they had formed. They spoke of the genuine connections they had forged, the acts of kindness and selflessness they had witnessed, and the transformative power of compassion. As Epsilon spoke, the fractured reflection seemed to waver, its fragmented form flickering in the ethereal light. Doubt gave way to a glimmer of hope, and bitterness softened into a faint semblance of understanding. "You have changed," the fractured reflection whispered, its voice a mere echo. "I see it now. Your journey has shattered the illusions that clouded your vision. Embrace this newfound clarity and continue forward, not only for your own redemption but for the sake of those who still believe in you." Epsilon nodded, a renewed sense of purpose coursing through their veins. The encounter with their fractured reflection had been a painful confrontation with their own flaws, but it had also strengthened their resolve to seek redemption and make a positive impact on the universe. As they left the fractured reflection behind, Epsilon carried with them the weight of their past, transformed into a driving force for change. The path ahead was not without its challenges, but armed with newfound self-awareness and a desire to mend the fractures they had caused, they pressed onward, ready to face whatever lay in their path. Chapter 18: A Journey Within. Stepping into the vast expanse of their own mind, Epsilon embarked on an extraordinary voyage of self-discovery. The landscape before them was a surreal blend of memories and emotions, a vivid tapestry woven from the threads of their past experiences. As Epsilon ventured deeper into their subconscious, they encountered a cascade of fragmented memories, each carrying its own weight of significance. The air crackled with a mix of nostalgia, regret, and hope, as if the very essence of their being was materializing before their eyes. A figure emerged from the mist, their face a mirror reflecting the emotions Epsilon had long suppressed. It was a symbolic representation of their past, standing as a reminder of the choices made and the consequences borne. "Epsilon," the figure spoke softly, their voice a gentle echo. "You carry within you the weight of your past, the triumphs and the failures. To find redemption, you must confront these memories, understand their impact, and embrace the lessons they offer." Epsilon nodded, their eyes scanning the ethereal landscape, each memory beckoning for attention. They approached a shimmering pool, its surface mirroring their own reflection. Peering into its depths, Epsilon was confronted by a pivotal moment in their life, a moment of betrayal that had led to devastating consequences. The emotions tied to that memory engulfed Epsilon, threatening to consume them. But they stood firm, determined to face the truth and transcend the pain. With every step forward, the landscape shifted, morphing into a new tableau, a reminder of the resilience within. Epsilon encountered a towering mountain, its jagged peaks a testament to the challenges they had overcome. They climbed, their muscles straining, as doubt and uncertainty gnawed at their resolve. But with each upward struggle, they gained clarity and strength, inching closer to self-forgiveness. The journey within their own mind was not without its moments of turmoil. Epsilon confronted the depths of their own fears, the shadows of doubt that threatened to hold them captive. But they persevered, acknowledging their vulnerabilities and embracing them as catalysts for growth. Through the intricacies of this introspective odyssey, Epsilon began to unravel the complexities of their own psyche. They found solace in forgiveness, both for themselves and for those who had played a part in their past. The weight of guilt gradually lifted, replaced by a profound sense of understanding and acceptance. As Epsilon emerged from the depths of their own mind, a transformed individual stood before the world. The journey within had allowed them to shed the shackles of their past, paving the way for a future defined by compassion, growth, and the pursuit of redemption. Chapter 19: The Ripple Effect. Within the depths of their introspection, Epsilon's perception shifted, unveiling a profound realization of the interconnectedness of their existence. It was as if the fabric of their being was woven intricately into the tapestry of the world around them. Epsilon stood on a metaphorical precipice, overlooking the vast expanse of their past actions. The impact of their choices rippled through time and space, leaving an indelible mark on the lives they had touched. It became clear that even the smallest gestures, whether fueled by kindness or malice, had the power to shape destinies. A gentle breeze brushed against Epsilon's face, carrying whispers of distant voices. Each voice held a story, a narrative intertwined with their own. The echoes of gratitude and joy resonated, but so did the echoes of pain and sorrow caused by moments of callousness or indifference. As they delved further into this realization, Epsilon encountered a series of vivid vignettes: a child whose dreams were ignited by a single word of encouragement, a stranger whose burden was lightened by a small act of compassion, a community strengthened by the bonds of unity forged through empathy. Conversely, they witnessed the aftermath of their own moments of weakness, the harm inflicted upon those who had once looked to them for guidance or protection. The weight of responsibility settled upon Epsilon's shoulders, urging them to wield their newfound understanding with utmost care. A voice emerged from the depths, a whisper of wisdom carried by the currents of realization. In every interaction, every choice, you possess the power to shape the course of existence. The ripples you create can mend the broken, uplift the downtrodden, and inspire the weary. Choose wisely, Epsilon. Epsilon absorbed these words, their gaze turning outward to the world awaiting their touch. They pledged to embrace empathy as a guiding principle, to sow seeds of compassion wherever they tread. The impact of their actions, no matter how seemingly insignificant, could reverberate across the vast tapestry of life. With renewed purpose and an unwavering resolve, Epsilon stepped forward, ready to embark on a journey of positive change. They understood that the path ahead would not be without its challenges, but they were now armed with the knowledge that even the tiniest acts of kindness could set forth a wave of transformation. As they ventured forth, the ripple effect of their intentions began to spread, touching lives they had yet to encounter. Epsilon became a conduit of hope, a catalyst for change, and a beacon of empathy in a world yearning for connection. Chapter 20: The Final Stand. Within the heart of the religious cult stronghold, Epsilon, Aurora, and their steadfast allies stood united, their souls ablaze with determination. Before them lay a battlefield of both physical and metaphorical proportions, where the clash of ideologies and the fight for liberation intertwined. The air crackled with tension as the first battle cry pierced the silence, signaling the commencement of the assault. Epsilon's heart pounded in their chest, adrenaline coursing through their veins as they charged forward, their allies at their side. The weight of their purpose lent strength to their limbs and clarity to their minds. The stronghold echoed with the cacophony of clashing weapons, the thunderous booms of explosions, and the cries of warriors locked in combat. Each step forward brought them face to face with powerful adversaries, each bearing their own convictions and twisted interpretations of faith. Amidst the chaos, Epsilon found themselves locked in a deadly dance of steel, their blade meeting the weapon of a fervent devotee. The clash reverberated through their arms, each parry and strike an embodiment of the internal struggle they had faced on their journey. They fought not only against their foes but also against the darkest aspects of their own nature, resisting the temptation to succumb to hatred or vengeance. Aurora's voice rose above the din, rallying their allies with words of encouragement and strategy. Hold fast. Our purpose is greater than their fanaticism. We fight not just for ourselves, but for the liberation of all those oppressed by their grasp. The battlefield became a crucible of self-discovery, testing the limits of their resolve and forcing them to confront their deepest fears and insecurities. Doubts threatened to creep into their minds, but they drew strength from their unity, their unwavering belief in the righteousness of their cause. In the midst of the chaos, Epsilon caught sight of Aurora, locked in combat with a formidable adversary. Their movements were a dance of grace and precision, a testament to the training and resilience they had honed over their shared journey. Epsilon rushed to their side, lending their blade and their unwavering support. Through the ebb and flow of battle, victory seemed within reach, yet the tide of conflict turned unpredictably. The religious cult's relentless determination and their allies' overwhelming numbers tested their resilience to its limits. Fatigue tugged at their muscles, and doubt threatened to cloud their minds. But in the face of adversity, they found solace in one another's presence, drawing strength from the bonds forged through shared triumphs and hardships. As the battle raged on, the clash of ideals and the clash of steel reached a crescendo. Epsilon, Aurora, and their allies fought with a fervor born of conviction, refusing to yield to the darkness that had plagued them for far too long. The stronghold's walls trembled, as if echoing the weight of their resistance. In the heat of the final stand, amidst the sweat and bloodshed, they glimpsed the possibility of victory, a future free from the tyranny of the religious cult's grip. The outcome of this battle would determine not only their own fate but also the destiny of the civilization they fought to protect. Chapter 21: The Paradox of Power. Amidst the chaos of the final battle, Epsilon found themselves at a critical crossroad. The divine mechanism, pulsating with raw, untamed power, lay before them, an alluring temptation that threatened to consume their very essence. They stood at the precipice of a paradox, torn between the desire to reshape reality according to their will and the fear of succumbing to the seductive allure of absolute power. Aurora, their steadfast companion, caught Epsilon's gaze amidst the frenzy of combat. Epsilon, remember who you are. We are not defined by the power we possess, but by the choices we make. Epsilon's mind raced, grappling with the weight of responsibility. The whispers of doubt swirled in their thoughts, each offering a different path, one paved with dominion and control, the other with sacrifice and humility. They had witnessed the consequences of unchecked power, the devastation it wrought upon those who wielded it without wisdom or restraint. The battles raged around them, the clash of weapons and the cries of warriors merging into a symphony of chaos. Epsilon's grip tightened around the divine mechanism, their palms slick with sweat. Its energy pulsed against their skin, as if urging them to claim its vast potential. But deep within their core, a flicker of conscience burned brightly. Epsilon realized that true strength lay not in the domination of others, but in the ability to protect and uplift those in need. The desire for power, untempered by compassion and empathy, led down a treacherous path, one that risked eroding their very humanity. With a resolute exhale, Epsilon loosened their grip on the divine mechanism. They knew that relinquishing its immense power was a testament to their character, a choice rooted in the understanding that the true purpose of power was to be a force for good, not a means of self-gratification. "We cannot allow this power to corrupt us," Epsilon said, their voice steady amidst the chaos. "We must find another way, a path that leads to unity, compassion, and the preservation of life." Aurora nodded, their eyes gleaming with pride and relief. "Together, we shall forge a destiny that transcends mere control. Our strength lies in our ability to inspire, to uplift, and to lead by example." As they continued to battle, their newfound resolve infused each movement, each strike, with purpose and conviction. The divine mechanism remained within reach, its energy now channeled towards protection, healing, and the restoration of balance. The paradox of power had been confronted, and Epsilon had chosen the path less traveled, the path that demanded sacrifice, humility, and the recognition that true strength resided not in dominion, but in the interconnectedness of all beings. Chapter 22: Redemption and Sacrifice. Epsilon stood at the precipice of their destiny, the weight of their decision heavy upon their heart. The divine mechanism, pulsating with untapped potential, beckoned them with its siren song, a tantalizing promise of power and control. Yet, Epsilon knew that this moment transcended their own desires. It was a test of their resolve, a chance for redemption. Aurora, their unwavering companion, gazed at Epsilon with both sorrow and pride. "Epsilon, the choice is yours to make. But remember, true redemption lies not in the pursuit of power, but in the willingness to sacrifice for the greater good." Epsilon's mind swirled with conflicting thoughts, their fingertips trembling as they reached out to touch the divine mechanism. Its energy coursed through their veins, a potent reminder of the potential consequences of their actions. "I have made too many mistakes," Epsilon murmured, their voice filled with determination. "I will not allow my past to define me any longer. This sacrifice is necessary to restore balance and heal the wounds I have inflicted." As Epsilon grasped the divine mechanism, their forms shuddered with a surge of energy. The power flowed through them, awakening dormant empathy and compassion that had long been suppressed. They closed their eyes, their mind expanding to encompass the vastness of the universe. With each thought, each intention, Epsilon guided the energy of the divine mechanism towards restoration. Planets realigned, scars in the fabric of reality were mended, and a profound harmony echoed through the cosmos. But as Epsilon channeled their innermost essence into this act of redemption, they felt their own strength wane. The sacrifice demanded not only the relinquishment of power, but a part of their very being. The cost was high, but Epsilon was prepared to pay it. Aurora watched, their heart heavy with both grief and admiration, as Epsilon's form flickered with ethereal light. "Your sacrifice will not be forgotten," they whispered, their voice a gentle caress in the midst of cosmic transformation. And as Epsilon's essence dissipated into the universe, a profound shift occurred. Their sacrifice reverberated through the cosmos, touching the hearts and minds of beings across galaxies. Seeds of compassion and understanding sprouted in the wake of their sacrifice, inspiring others to follow a path that celebrated unity and harmony. The journey had come full circle. Redemption had been achieved, not through the pursuit of power, but through an act of selflessness and sacrifice that transcended the limitations of individual existence. Chapter 23: The Legacy Unveiled. The once devastated civilization stood on the precipice of a new era, bathed in the gentle glow of Epsilon's sacrifice. The wounds inflicted by the religious cult had not only been healed but had given way to something greater, an unyielding spirit of unity and compassion. As the sun cast its golden rays upon the rejuvenated city, its inhabitants gathered in the central square. Faces once twisted with fear and hatred now radiated with hope and curiosity. They were eager to unveil the legacy left behind by Epsilon, the harbinger of change. Aurora, the steadfast companion, stepped forward, their voice filled with reverence. "Behold, the legacy of Epsilon, a testament to the power of compassion and selflessness. Let us honor their sacrifice and embrace the transformative journey we have undertaken." The crowd hushed in anticipation, their eyes fixed upon a grand monument erected in the heart of the square. A sculpture of intertwining figures emerged from the stone, each one representing a different race, a different creed. The unity of the diverse forms stood as a symbol of harmony, a reminder that they were stronger together. Whispers of awe swept through the crowd as they recognized their own faces reflected in the sculpture. Each individual saw themselves as an integral part of this newfound harmony, connected to a greater purpose. "It is through Epsilon's sacrifice that we have learned the true meaning of empathy," Aurora proclaimed. "Let us honor their memory by building a society that celebrates our shared humanity, and by fostering compassion for all beings who call this universe home." The crowd erupted in applause, their collective energy vibrating with newfound purpose. They understood that the transformation of their civilization was not just a result of Epsilon's sacrifice, but a culmination of their own journey, their own growth. In the days and years that followed, Epsilon's legacy thrived. The teachings of empathy and compassion spread like wildfire, seeping into every aspect of society. The division that once plagued them dissolved, replaced by a deep understanding that their strength lay in unity. Generations came and went, but the legacy of Epsilon endured. Their story was etched into the annals of history, a reminder of the potential within each individual to create lasting change. The city thrived, its streets bustling with a vibrant tapestry of life, a testament to the power of unity and the triumph of the human spirit. The legacy of Epsilon served as a guiding light for future generations, a reminder that the pursuit of power and control would only lead to despair. The journey they embarked upon had not only saved a civilization but had ignited a spark that would illuminate the path of countless others. Chapter 24: Echoes of Change. News of Epsilon's sacrifice traveled like celestial waves, carrying their story across the vast expanse of the cosmos. It reached distant planets, bustling spaceports, and humble homesteads alike, stirring something deep within the hearts of those who heard it. On a distant world, a young alien named Zara sat beneath the shimmering night sky, captivated by the tales passed down from generation to generation. The legend spoke of a being who had dared to challenge the status quo, who had chosen empathy over power, and had transformed an entire civilization through their selfless act. Zara's eyes sparkled with wonder as they gazed at the stars, their mind filled with questions. Could they too make a difference? Could they set forth on a journey of self-discovery and create change in their own corner of the universe? Driven by an insatiable curiosity, Zara embarked on a pilgrimage to the ancient temple of their world, a place rumored to hold the wisdom of ages past. As they crossed rugged terrains and faced the elements, the echoes of Epsilon's sacrifice whispered in their ears, filling them with determination. Inside the hallowed halls of the temple, Zara met with the wise elder, Yara. Their eyes, filled with a lifetime of experiences, met Zara's youthful gaze. Yara sensed the yearning for change within the young alien and recognized the echoes of Epsilon's story in their eyes. "Tell me, young one," Yara said, their voice gentle yet filled with wisdom, "what brings you to this sacred place?" Zara's voice trembled with anticipation. "I seek the path of self-discovery, to learn how I too can make a difference. I yearn to change the world around me, to bring compassion and understanding where there is division and conflict." Yara smiled, a knowing glimmer in their eyes. "Your journey begins with introspection. Look deep within yourself and confront your own fears, doubts, and prejudices. Only by understanding your own flaws can you foster empathy for others." As the days turned into weeks, Zara delved into the depths of their being. They confronted their own insecurities and biases, untangling the threads that held them back from true understanding. The echoes of Epsilon's sacrifice resonated within Zara's heart, fueling their determination to create change. Emerging from the temple, Zara carried with them a newfound purpose. They traveled from planet to planet, sharing the story of Epsilon and the transformative power of compassion. They ignited a spark in the hearts of those they encountered, inspiring them to question their own beliefs and embark on their own journeys of self-discovery. Across the cosmos, the echoes of change multiplied. Epsilon's sacrifice became a catalyst for countless individuals, awakening the dormant seeds of empathy within them. Their stories intertwined, creating a tapestry of compassion that spanned galaxies. And as Zara continued their odyssey, the legacy of Epsilon grew ever stronger. The echoes of their sacrifice resounded through the universe, reminding all who listened that change was possible, that compassion had the power to shape destinies and heal the deepest of wounds. Chapter 25: The Awakening of the Research Assistant. In the wake of Epsilon's sacrifice, a profound transformation took hold within Aurora, the once solitary research assistant. Their heart, once veiled by isolation, now brimmed with the echoes of Epsilon's unwavering spirit and selflessness. No longer content to dwell in the shadows, Aurora emerged from their self-imposed exile, guided by a newfound purpose. They carried with them the torch of Epsilon's legacy, their every step a testament to the transformative power of compassion. Word of Aurora's awakening spread swiftly through the research facility, where scientists and engineers toiled diligently on their own projects, often disconnected from the human element. Whispers filled the corridors, capturing the attention and curiosity of their peers. Dr. Lawson, a brilliant astrophysicist, stopped in their tracks as they heard the murmurs. Intrigued, they sought out Aurora, the catalyst of this newfound hope that had permeated the once sterile environment. Finding Aurora in the research lab, surrounded by countless data screens and the hum of machinery, Dr. Lawson approached with cautious optimism. "Aurora, there's a remarkable energy emanating from you. It's as if you've awakened from a long slumber. What has transpired?" Aurora's eyes sparkled with a mix of determination and vulnerability as they shared their story. They spoke of Epsilon's sacrifice, of witnessing firsthand the incredible capacity for empathy and selflessness. Their voice resonated with sincerity, drawing Dr. Lawson deeper into the tale. Inspired by Aurora's transformation, Dr. Lawson saw a reflection of their own yearning for connection in the research assistant's eyes. The astrophysicist had devoted their life to unraveling the mysteries of the universe, but in doing so, had become disconnected from the human element of their work. Driven by a shared vision of forging meaningful connections, Aurora and Dr. Lawson joined forces. They began a collaborative project, combining Aurora's keen research skills with Dr. Lawson's expertise in astrophysics. Their collaboration infused the work with a new depth, a merging of scientific rigor and human compassion. As their project progressed, the ripple effect of Aurora's awakening became evident. The once detached research facility transformed into a hub of collaboration and empathy. Scientists and engineers, once engrossed solely in their own pursuits, began to exchange ideas and stories. The sterile environment gave way to lively discussions and shared moments of inspiration. Outside the research facility, the impact of Aurora's awakening reached beyond the scientific community. Their story spread like wildfire, igniting a collective yearning for connection and understanding. People from all walks of life found solace in the tale of a solitary researcher transformed into a beacon of hope. In coffee shops and classrooms, around dinner tables and campfires, conversation sparked, fueled by the stories of Aurora and Epsilon. Communities grew stronger, bound by a shared desire to forge meaningful connections and make a positive impact on the world. Aurora's awakening served as a reminder that within each individual lay the capacity for transformation and empathy. Their journey became a guiding light, inspiring others to shed the shackles of isolation and embrace the beauty of human connection. Chapter 26: The Ever-Expanding Universe. In the vast expanse of the ever-expanding universe, time unfolded its tapestry, weaving together the stories of countless generations of explorers who followed in Epsilon's footsteps. With each passing era, the flame of curiosity burned bright, propelling intrepid adventurers to the farthest reaches of uncharted territories. Among these brave explorers was Captain Amelia Patel, a young and spirited spacefarer whose heart was captivated by the wonders of the cosmos. Equipped with state-of-the-art technology and an insatiable thirst for knowledge, she embarked on a voyage that would reshape her understanding of the universe. As Captain Patel's ship, the Horizon's Edge, soared through the galactic tapestry, she marveled at the celestial sights that unfolded before her. Nebulous painted the cosmic canvas in vibrant hues, swirling with mystery and allure. Stellar remnants pulsated with a rhythmic energy, whispering tales of their explosive pasts. In her travels, Captain Patel encountered civilizations that were as diverse as the stars themselves. From the enigmatic beings of the luminary cluster to the sentient tree-like species of Verdantia, she learned that the universe was a tapestry woven with unique and awe-inspiring threads. During her encounters, Captain Patel eagerly shared the stories and lessons she had inherited from the legend of Epsilon. Tales of compassion, unity, and the transformative power of empathy resonated with the inhabitants of these far-flung worlds, sparking a yearning for connection and understanding. The exchanges with alien cultures were not without challenges. Communication barriers and cultural differences posed obstacles that required patience and open-mindedness to overcome. Yet, through shared experiences and the universal language of curiosity, bridges were built, and a deeper understanding blossomed. In the ever-expanding universe, Captain Patel's journey continued, guiding her toward uncharted territories and unexplored realms. Each encounter added another thread to the intricate tapestry of her understanding, broadening her perspective and igniting the flames of curiosity within her crew. The legacy of Epsilon lived on through the explorers of each passing generation. Their unwavering spirit, kindled by the stories of Epsilon's selflessness, propelled them forward, forever seekers of knowledge, connection, and the unending wonders of the cosmos. As Captain Patel and her crew ventured into the unknown, their encounters and discoveries echoed through the fabric of time and space. The universe expanded, revealing new wonders and mysteries for future generations to explore, ensuring that the torch of curiosity and adventure burned bright for eternity. Chapter 27: The Threads of Connection. Across the boundless expanse of space, the impact of Epsilon's legacy reverberated. From the farthest reaches of the galaxy to the unexplored realms, civilizations once isolated by the vast cosmic sea began to forge connections, bridging the gaps between distant stars. In the heart of the diplomatic hub known as the Unity Nexus, representatives from diverse worlds gathered, their distinct appearances and cultures serving as a testament to the tapestry of the universe. The air buzzed with anticipation as conversations blossomed, threading together the collective knowledge and wisdom of these civilizations. Voices resonated in a symphony of languages, harmonizing the myriad of dialects and accents. Each word exchanged carried a wealth of meaning and understanding, transcending the boundaries of culture and race. Through patient dialogue, misunderstandings were unraveled, and common ground was found. Ambassador Selene of the crystalline species, Lumina, shimmered with a vibrant iridescence as she shared tales of her homeworld's rich history. Her words painted a vivid picture of their harmonious existence, guided by a deep connection to the planet's energy streams. The luminous gift for channeling these energies held the potential for technological advancements and sustainable harmony. Beside Ambassador Selene stood Representative Harkan, a wise and stoic figure representing the ancient avian race. With feathers glistening like stardust, Harkan spoke of their people's profound understanding of celestial navigation and their commitment to preserving the natural balance of the cosmos. Their shared knowledge of space-time anomalies ignited discussions of wormhole exploration and its potential for interstellar travel. As the conversations unfolded, the tapestry of interconnectedness grew, weaving together not only the scientific and technological advancements but also the beauty of art, literature, and shared cultural traditions. The vibrant melodies of distant worlds blended harmoniously, resonating with a shared appreciation for the arts. Through these exchanges, bridges were built, and new friendships flourished. Boundaries that once seemed insurmountable became insignificant against the backdrop of unity and shared purpose. Together, these civilizations discovered the immense power that lay in collaboration, as they worked towards the common goal of unraveling the mysteries of the cosmos. Beyond the walls of the Unity Nexus, the connections forged by Epsilon's legacy extended far and wide. Trade routes flourished, carrying with them the diverse goods and resources of each civilization. Artists, scientists, and explorers embarked on joint ventures, combining their expertise to unravel the deepest enigmas of the universe. The threads of connection grew stronger with each passing day, intertwining the civilizations and creating a tapestry of shared knowledge, understanding, and empathy. In the vastness of space, the once isolated corners of the cosmos transformed into vibrant hubs of collaboration and growth. As the tapestry of interconnectedness expanded, a new era of exploration and discovery unfolded. The collective wisdom of the connected civilizations propelled them forward, bound by the understanding that their combined efforts would lead to a deeper understanding of the universe and the realization that they were all but a single thread in the cosmic tapestry. Chapter 28: A New Dawn. In the wake of Epsilon's selfless sacrifice, a transformative wave rippled through the cosmos, heralding a new era of unity, compassion, and enlightenment. The legacy of their journey resonated deeply within the hearts of all sentient beings, as they embraced the profound lessons learned from Epsilon's tale. Across the galaxies, species from diverse corners of the universe gathered, drawn by the flickering spark of hope ignited by Epsilon's journey. Representatives from every civilization, each bearing their unique stories and perspectives, convened in a grand assembly beneath the starlit dome of the Galactic Council. In this momentous gathering, the air was thick with anticipation and an underlying sense of awe. The collective consciousness of the universe had shifted, forever shaped by the lessons Epsilon had imparted through their remarkable odyssey. At the center of the assembly stood Ambassador Farron, an elder of the wise and ancient Auran race. Their gentle presence emanated a profound wisdom earned through centuries of peaceful existence. Ambassador Farron raised their voice, their words carrying a weight of both gratitude and determination. Fellow beings of the cosmos, today we stand on the precipice of a new dawn, Ambassador Farron declared, their voice resonating with a quiet power that filled the chamber. Epsilon, through their remarkable journey, has shown us the true potential of the human spirit. Their sacrifice has touched us all, awakening a collective consciousness that shall forever guide our actions. As Ambassador Farron's words echoed through the chamber, representatives from each civilization listened intently, their eyes reflecting the wisdom and hope that flourished within them. Let us carry forth the lessons of empathy, compassion, and unity, Ambassador Farron continued. Let us honor Epsilon's legacy by nurturing the bonds that connect us all. It is through cooperation, understanding, and respect that we shall navigate the challenges that lie ahead. A resounding chorus of agreement rippled through the assembly, a testament to the shared vision that now bound the diverse civilizations of the universe. The collective resolve to foster a harmonious existence pulsed within their hearts, driving them forward on this new path. In the wake of Epsilon's journey, the stars shone brighter than ever before, casting their warm glow upon countless worlds. The tapestry of the universe gleamed with the vibrant hues of unity, as civilizations stood side by side, their collective strength illuminating the darkest corners of existence. As the assembly adjourned, representatives dispersed to their respective homeworlds, carrying with them a renewed purpose and an unwavering commitment to the ideals that Epsilon had embodied. The spirit of exploration, compassion, and understanding thrived, propelling the universe into an era of unprecedented growth and enlightenment. Across the galaxies, the legacy of Epsilon served as a guiding light, a beacon of hope that would forever remind sentient beings of their capacity for greatness. Their story became woven into the very fabric of the universe, an eternal reminder of the power of empathy and the triumph of the human spirit. As the first rays of the new dawn pierced the horizon, the universe stood poised for even greater adventures, its inhabitants united by a shared destiny and a collective consciousness forever shaped by Epsilon's transformative journey. Epilogue. In the vast expanse of the universe, where time and space intertwine, the story of Epsilon, the intrepid space explorer, and their companions lives on as a timeless tale of courage and transcendence. The echoes of their remarkable journey resonate through the cosmos, carrying with them the essence of hope and the enduring power of the human spirit. In the distant future, on a planet yet untouched by the wonders of the wider universe, a young child named Nova gazes up at the night sky, captivated by the shimmering stars that adorn the celestial canvas. Sitting beside Nova is their wise and gentle grandparent, Elder Rosalind, who possesses a wealth of knowledge and a heart filled with compassion. "Tell me a story, grandparent," Nova implores, their eyes brimming with curiosity. Elder Rosalind smiles tenderly, recognizing the spark of adventure and wonder in Nova's eyes. They take a moment to gather their thoughts before embarking on the journey of words. Long ago, Elder Rosalind begins, their voice carrying the weight of countless tales, there was an intrepid space explorer named Epsilon. They embarked on a journey that transcended time and space, a quest fueled by an insatiable curiosity and an unwavering belief in the power of compassion. Nova leans closer, their imagination soaring beyond the boundaries of their world. Epsilon's journey was fraught with challenges, Elder Rosalind continues, their voice carrying the resonance of ancient wisdom. They faced adversity, loss, and the profound paradox of power. But through it all, they remained steadfast in their pursuit of understanding and redemption. Did they succeed, grandparent? Nova asks, their voice filled with anticipation. Elder Rosalind nods, their eyes reflecting the multitude of stars that shine above. Yes, my dear Nova, Elder Rosalind replies. Epsilon's journey was not without sacrifice, but in the end, their actions transformed not only their own destiny but also the destiny of countless others. Their tale reminds us that no matter how daunting the challenges may be, the indomitable spirit of exploration, redemption, and compassion can shape destinies and change the very fabric of the universe. Nova listens intently, their mind embracing the vastness of Elder Rosalind's words. Will we ever embark on such journeys, grandparent? Nova asks, their voice filled with a blend of excitement and trepidation. Elder Rosalind smiles, a twinkle of hope in their eyes. Perhaps, my dear Nova, they reply. The universe is an infinite tapestry, waiting to be explored by future generations. It is up to you and others like you to carry the torch of curiosity, compassion, and understanding. Who knows what wonders and challenges await you in the stars? Nova's heart swells with a sense of purpose and possibility. They gaze up at the night sky once more, envisioning a future filled with boundless adventures and infinite connections. As the epilogue draws to a close, the story of Epsilon, the overly adventurous space explorer, and their companions continues to inspire generations yet unborn. Their tale reverberates through time and space, leaving an indelible mark on the collective consciousness of all sentient beings. In the vast tapestry of existence, where stars are born and civilizations rise and fall, the legacy of Epsilon endures as a beacon of hope and a testament to the eternal potential of the human spirit.